So regulators frequently block deals on the ground of we don't want monopolies, or we don't want anything even tending to an oligopoly. Ostensibly, that's the reason. With that context, there is a window between when the deal is announced and when it either closes or fails. And in that window, if either or both of the companies that are involved are listed, a lot of fun things happen with their share prices. As an investor who has no interest in either company, you can decide that I think this deal is going to go through, and so I'm going to buy the share of Vineet's company at 10 and just sit and wait it out. And as the approval comes through, the share price is gradually going to go to 14, say, or at least 13.50, and that's when I will exit, make a nice profit. That is merger arbitrage, plain and simple. You can make this as complex as you want with derivatives. You can short the acquiring company and go long on the target, all sorts of things, but the underlying mechanic is simple. Now, with that context, in Jan 2021, Microsoft announced that it's going to acquire Activision Blizzard. Sorry, this was the largest deal in the gaming industry and one of the largest deals, period, that happened in tech and even otherwise. And right away, regulators said we have a problem with this. Microsoft owns Windows, Microsoft owns Xbox, Microsoft also owns a bunch of other gaming studios, some of which it had just recently acquired. January of 2022, the deal is announced. Here comes my favorite part of this story. Berkshire Hathaway had already bought a small for Berkshire stake in Activision before this deal was announced, because the stock price was so depressed. Warren Buffett rightly called the play that Microsoft will win this because they have the chips to endure dragging it out for even 3, 4, 5 years. It doesn't make a difference. They will win in the end, and that's what ended up happening. Warren Buffett picked up a big stake in Activision, waited 2 or 3 quarters. As it became clear that the acquisition is going to go through, the stock price moved from mid 70s to about 94, 95, and that's when he sold. So he made about $1 billion on an investment of 4.5 ish billion in the span of 2, maximum 3 quarters.